YouTube. What's going on? Horse Racing Gamer.
Now you're probably wondering, dude, why are you sounding creepy and like you want to, like, I don't know, do creepy stuff? Well, I have a background playlist on called Cyberpunk Industrial Dark Synth Mix Prophecy. And it's kind of scary, and the cover art's like this, looks like a character from Fallout. Anybody that's played games, if you know about Fallout, he looks like a character with Fallout with the gas mask and all that stuff on. I just wanted to see if I caught you guys off guard. If I did, I succeeded. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't forget. Anyways, appreciate you guys for the love and support. All the new subscribers, welcome. Make sure to check the description box below. Join our Discord. And, yeah, join the squad, join the fam. Appreciate you guys. Much love. We're getting right back into it, man. I picked up a new horse. You can see Gentle House. I picked him up. He's going to pay 50 cents to win in this grade 3. And the reason why I picked him up is because of the following. Speed and stamina are maxed like Fairy Singer, so that's fantastic. Power. Actually, speed, power, max, and staying. All of those are essentially equivalent. Now, he's going to peak quickly. We're only going to have about a year and a half, 2 years with him, but I'm sure we'll be able to still run him past his prime. And the 91 heart rating and the 95 response. The toughness, I don't care about. The feel, breaking temper, those are all at least average. 9 to 14 furlongs. He can run on turf or dirt. He's a proceeder. He has last corner leader and spurt. Good abilities, come back. I thought he was a decent colt. I just want to see what he's about. And again, that heart rating is fantastic, along with the main categories that I want for breeding. So he could turn out to maybe be a good long-term sire if we have success with him. So again, I wanted to give him a shot and yeah, see how he runs. I mean, there's no guarantee I'm going to like him, but I find that hard to believe. Usually when I do buy a horse, it's because I genuinely believe I'm going to like how they work. My own horses, it's kind of a coin toss from breeding, but usually if I buy a horse in the shop that I genuinely want, I think, and I'm really eyeing a lot, then usually we end up being pretty successful with that horse. So yeah, that's the decision behind it, and we'll see how he runs with us. Hopefully, turns out to be as good as I think he could be. Like I said, power, stamina, speed, staying, all essentially at the same level. Low 82, that's fine with me. And then again, you got the heart and response rating, both mid-90s essentially. Not a bad stat in the most important categories, in my opinion. And again, the feel and temper are at least average. They can't be 13 or 30 or 40, but as long as they're above 50, that's much more doable. You know? So he's max stam, fantastic. 4.5 furlongs left to go in this grade 3 for Gentle House. And he's a horse I've obviously recognized. I've seen him. I just never looked at him in detail to consider picking him up. But I just want to see. And I think, again, for the categories that I wanted for breeding, I think he fits that build perfectly. Okay, let's get him off the rough here. Okay, let's roll him now. Here we go. Take off with Gentle House. Last corner leader, fantastic. And again, he's going to have the stamina and the staying to keep this. He's got the power to go uphill. I think this could be a really dangerous horse for us and hopefully contribute to the future generations. He's going to blow this field away by more than 10 lengths, and that's a great debut there for Gentle House. Let's go. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be a lot of that from him going forward. So hopefully that's the case. We get the dub done. That's what we want, right? Let's see, how many lengths was that? 9? Ugh. They never give me 10 lengths, I swear. We'll get to that point eventually, but I gotta be honest, I don't want to win all of our races by 10 lengths. It's just not fun to me, man. I like competition. I like close head-to-heads. I just, you know, I'm not judging anyone that does like to win by a lot, but it's like, where's the challenge in that? If you're winning your races by 20 lengths all the time, I don't get it. I would think as a competitor, as an athlete, you would like a challenge at some point, right? You would like to feel a little bit of a push, because that makes winning even better to me. When you know it's a hard-fought battle and you know you've won out, nobody can say anything. But when you're just blowing your competition away constantly, yes, it shows how great you are in the case of Flightline, but also it's a little bit boring, right? I mean, imagine if like every horse race in the world, the horse that ends up winning would clear the field by more than 10 lengths in every race. I mean, come on. I got to be honest. I probably wouldn't even watch horse racing at that point. There's no way I would. If just every horse was winning by more than 10 lengths, I mean, where is the excitement? What is there to be, anxious for or to anticipate? You know, you think about some of the greatest horse races we saw. Obviously, you have some great performances from Flightline, Secretariat, where they're just blowing the field away. But also think about the very close horse races we've all saw in our lifetime, whether in person or just watching. To me, those horse races are some of the best, regardless of who wins. So memorable, to see a head-to-head, a photo finish right down to the line. I mean, I've been to my local track more times than I can count, and I gotta admit, sometimes it's cool to see a horse blow the field away by, almost double-digit lengths and clear them. I saw a race like that this past summer, but also the best races and the most enjoyable for me were when the horses came to the top of the stretch and they're neck and neck for basically a furlong, man. That's awesome. That one tells you that both horses want to win and that neither of them are backing down, because horses are smart. If they don't want to win or run at their fullest, they're not going to. We've all seen that happen. So when you see 2 or 3 or 4 horses in a neck and neck, head to head, bobbing battle all the way to the finish line, that is 2 animals that are determined to beat one another to get ahead of the herd. I love seeing horses run like that, man. Whether they're fillies, colts, doesn't matter. I love seeing that competitiveness. I love seeing that tenacity. And to me, if it's just a matter of winning by such large lengths and you never get that, where is the fun? I just think that gets really boring after a while. That's not saying I want to intentionally struggle, but I like that at least in this game, currently, we still have hard horse races. We still have very close head-to-heads. Again, if I got to a point where I'm just winning by 20 lengths, I mean, I don't know, man. Gallop Racer would get really boring for me, and I would probably start, trying to, maybe, I would always keep our strongest horses around, but I think eventually I would use weaker horses, just to at least keep the competition going, because, I mean, this is cool and all, but there's no challenge. Galaxy Star is insane. She's cracked out. And we'll be going to chase the GWS turf with her this year. Try to get her second turf title. I'm not retiring her anytime soon. I don't know if she'll be able to get a GWS dirt. I would like to try to get her all 3. But there's the 12-length winner. We got 9 lengths last time out, 12 lengths this time with Galaxy Star. She is cracked out. It's a perfect race. Don't get me wrong. I love that our girl absolutely obliterated every single horse in that field. But I want to see a challenge. I want to see our girl challenged at some point again. Like with Butterfly Effect, for example, right? Butterfly Effect had arguably the best career any of our originals have had in this game so far, yes? But there were still some tough races. Most of them weren't, but there were still some tough, challenging races in there where Butterfly Effect really had to work. She overcame the obstacles and she still ended up winning in the end. That's what I want. I still want a challenge. The second the challenge stops happening and it's just winning, I don't know. I can't. That's too much complacency for me. I wasn't raised that way. I've never been that way in anything that I like to do. Complacency is really a bad habit to get into. It really is. Because the second you actually lose, you get humbled really bad. You kind of don't know what to do. I've seen it happen with my friends. They get so used to winning, and then the second they lose or they don't get the result they want, they kind of freak out, right? You shouldn't get to that point where losing upsets you so much that you don't know how to handle it. You should be able to be humble enough to handle a loss and to bounce back, to continue to get stronger, and to continue to grind. That's just me, though. Everybody's different, right? Real happy. She's up in the Royal Cup. She's the favorite as she should be. I think I want to go for a GWS Sprint title with her. Between her and Cleopatra, I don't know. Cleopatra might make more sense, but I think Real Happy could fit the wheelhouse of this GWS Sprint Championship a little bit better. Even though she's not as fast as Cleopatra. I just feel like she's somehow better suited for the sprints. Don't ask me why. That's just the feeling I get when I ride with her. But I'm saying all this ranting and all of this educational, inspirational stuff, and to some of you it may be the complete opposite of that, but I'm saying all this to say, never expect me to settle for complacency on this channel. I'm always going to want to keep things challenging, keep things fun, and engaging. The second it gets too easy and we're just winning without anything else happening, I get bored, and I'm not going to play anymore. So again, I'm not going to intentionally lose, but I want to make sure I keep things tough enough so where I don't get bored of the game. All of my favorite games are pretty tough video games to play, whether it's against the AI or against people in PvP. I don't like super easy video games under any circumstance. But the ones I really do love, the ones I really do put a lot of time into, yeah, I like them to be challenging, because to me, it just, I don't know, it feels better when you actually win and you succeed. It shows that the work you've put in has actually paid off, right? That's what it says to me. It says the work you've put in, it matters. And real happy. She's got 1 furlong left to go. This is what I mean with her in the sprints. She just seems to handle this a lot better, and she's actually a proceeder, unlike Cleopatra. Cleopatra's a closer. So 6 furlongs as a closer, that could get a little bit dangerous depending on the race. But real happy, man. She gets it done. And Pink Gemstone's daughter, what an absolute menace she's turning out to be for the rest of these horses. I was hoping she was going to be as good as she is, and I think she has slightly exceeded my expectations. There it is. Real happy. Your Royal Cup winner. I wanted the other screenshot, but it doesn't matter, does it? She gets the dub. It's another one, and that is her 7th, 8th, I don't know, grade 1? I think her 7th. No, that's her 8th. Wins by 2 lengths over Old Carol, who gave us quite a fight there. Yeah, real happy, looking really good. No, that's her 6th. I lied. That's her 6th grade 1. Her first win at the sprinting distance of 6 furlongs. So congrats to her. Burning Wind, our 3-year-old colt. He's still developing, I think. But he's up here in the Eagle Stakes. 6 furlongs on the dirt. This is GWS dirt territory. So if he does well enough here, we may continue him in this series. We gave him tack finally. 72 speed, 59 stam, 84 braking, 75 heart. You see his distance. I don't know why they're giving him 13 furlongs with 60 stam, and he's probably about to peak soon. That doesn't make any sense. He still has 2 latent abilities I have no idea about. He's from Flying Cowboy out of Fiery Dancer. He is a true dirt horse. Has dirt in his pedigree with Sedate Ruler as well. So I'm hoping that we can get on the board, finish in the top 3, and see if we can maybe get him a GWS Dirt Championship. I think he's the only horse I would even run in it. Him or Gentle House. Yeah, him or Gentle House. If I had Gentle House, would probably win the GWS Dirt with ease. But we already raced with him. Let's give Burning Wind a chance. I actually really like that Gallop Racer hood, to be honest. And I thought it was my first... Yeah. I thought it was my... Have we used it before on another horse? I thought real happy. Is her hood the Gallop Racer one, or is it like the peace sign? I can't remember. Black Ruby still has the record here, so that's cool. Let's see how he does. He's not the fastest horse in this field, so he's got his work cut out for him. That was not a great start. Oh, we're straight out the chute. All right. Well, fine with me. No, don't go too fast, my guy. Don't go too fast. They're going to slow down. I know how they like to run. Who is that? Smart Finks. You are taking off, bro. Wow. Whoever... Wait, who's... Yeah, Lynch is really trying to hold that horse back, so... Not ideal for them. Hopefully that'll work out in our favor. 10-8. 10-8 in both of those fractions. Here we go. Alright, let's see what Burning Wind can do. He's only got 72 speed, so he's not the fastest. But let's see what he can do later down the stretch. We're looking at the late ending here. And doesn't look like we're gonna... The 8 is done for the day. Burning Wind, he's still competing. Still competing. 5 and 7 cleared the rest of us. We're still in 3rd, I think, as of now. And Burning Wind might get up into 3rd place. No, it's going to be 4th. That's not bad for a horse with only a 72 speed rating on the dirt. 4th place. So he's in the GWS Dirt Championship. But, you know, how are we going to win the other races? Maybe he'll be better suited for the longer distance. I don't know how with his stats, but we'll see. Anyways, we're jumping ship to Desert Falcon, 4-year-old colt. He's up here in the Heaven Stakes, 8.5 or almost 8.5 furlongs, but 8.8 in Dubai. He's expected to finish 6th. Desert Falcon, he's a horse. Help me, has he won a lot of grade 1s? Or I don't even have him on my notes. I'll have to check. His stats are whatever. He hasn't peaked yet. He's getting there. Desert Falcon, he's from Blues Breeze and Fiery Dancer. He's not a bad horse, but I think I said it in the last video, Blues Breeze didn't turn out to be the sire I was hoping he would be. And I had the expectation that, you know, there's a chance his foals weren't going to turn out super amazing. They've been decent horses, and that's really about it. Not super horses or anything that we can really win a GWS with. So, Desert Falcon's probably one of those colts now that since he's 4 years old, I'll be letting go. Probably at any time. I guess when I get bored with him, or I just feel like we just kind of need to downsize, I'll release him. But until then, I'll continue to work with him just to see. Now, let's see how he does here today. I think we still won our last race, so it's not like he's a bad horse. It's just, what am I trying to achieve with him? I think he only has 2 grade 1s at this point as a 4-year-old, which is a little bit low, even though he was slowly peaking in the beginning, or slowly developing. But I would expect a little bit more from him at this point, so again, if that's not really going to happen, I think the best plan of attack will probably be to let him go. But if he has a really good result here today, then that changes a lot. So I'm not going to speak prematurely. I'm just saying kind of where my mind is currently, and we'll see what happens. The rail is not going to be open if those horses stay there. What do I do? What do I do? And there's nowhere for me to drop. I just hope they're going to have to move out, right? They're going to have to fan out. Not all of them, but some of them are going to have to go a little bit further, and that's the only opportunity I think we'll have. Okay, they are drifting. We're going to sneak up the inside right now. Yep. Sneak up the inside. 2 7s. Okay, you got blocked. Sorry, buddy. There we go. Oh, what? This hit. It's so... My goodness. Like, I could have... I feel like there was no space there. Oh, look at Burning Wind. This is what I mean. I wasn't going to speak prematurely. It just... Wow. Burning Wind is absolutely annihilating this field, and there is a little bit of the Blues Breeze in him. Close race, okay. Wow, what a closing drive from Burning Wind. I said it. I wasn't going to speak prematurely. I was just saying currently, you know, if things didn't really pick up with him, then yeah, I would eventually consider retiring him or letting him go. But if he can do that and start stacking grade 1s finally, who knows, man? Maybe he can actually be a little bit of a redeemer. I still think he's kind of just that, you know, middle-of-the-road horse for where we are now, but maybe he's a little bit better than that. I don't know. We've had some really good races with him. He's a joy. That's the thing. I like the horse. It's just like, you guys know where my head is now. If we're not going to have GWS champions or use a horse for breeding, I'm just kind of like, But maybe he can turn into one of those. GWS, I have no idea. Probably not. But if he can get maybe a title or 2, use him for breeding, we'll see. Stranger things have happened, and we've gotten better horses from stranger events. So we're moving on. Climax Stakes, 12 furlongs. I don't know why I want to keep saying and a half. It's 12 furlongs again in Dubai, same place with Fairy Singer, 3rd favorite, not the actual favorite here today. Proud Glory and Sleepy Sun are ahead of us. Why? I mean, granted, their stats are probably way better than his, but he runs like he has 90 stam and 90 speed, so I'm not really worried. His stats have been like this for a while. Sustained growth type. He's 5 years old and still kicking. Burning Wind. That was actually his 2nd grade 1. We just ran that at 8.8. And I have... Burning Wind has won 8 furlongs on the dirt, and he just won 8.8 furlongs on the turf. Blues Breeze and Fiery Dancer. That does make sense. I forgot. Blues Breeze was our turf boy, and Dancer was the dirt horse. So, and Butterfly Effect has the record here. So, I don't know. Maybe, maybe Desert... was that Burning Wind or Desert Falcon? Crap. No, that was Desert Falcon, not Burning Wind. My bad. Alright, we're off and racing. In the Climax Stakes here with Fairy Singer, trying to get him his long champ title. Yeah, that was Desert Falcon, not Burning Wind, my bad. I'm like, when did he win on the dirt? He didn't. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what's going on with Desert Falcon. I'll try to get him into some more competitive grade 1s this year and see how he handles them. Because he actually runs pretty nice as kind of a closer, to be honest. I know I moved him up pretty soon in that race, but The thing is, we were sitting at the back of the pack for most of the time, and then once I eventually got him into that right gap, he just kind of exploded. And that close race okay ability is fantastic. I love that ability so much, man. It really, that just shows you the guts of a horse. You guys know there's nothing more I dislike. Well, actually, there's a couple of things, but one of the major things I dislike is a horse that just doesn't have the heart or the guts to compete. You know, I spent the first 10 minutes of this episode kind of preaching about that, so it's, for me personally, that's a big deal. So to see Desert Falcon win that race, I mean, that's a tough race in Dubai. It's still a very tough race, and he won that easily. Like, once I saw we were pulling away and there was not a single horse catching us, I'm like, wow, he's really going to just absolutely annihilate this field with no real resistance. I'm like, that's pretty impressive. All right, Fairy Singer, we got to get you going. There we go. Spurt, nice. I rarely tap into Spurt. All right. Plenty of time left to go. I think we'll catch these horses in time. I'm not worried. Oh, look at the drive from Fairy Singer. Furlong and a half left to go. Still a little bit of work to do. Still more work to do, but we're driving. We're driving. We're driving. We're driving. Half a furlong left to go. Oh, these horses, they got a second kick. It's going to be second place. There's Bears. All right, second place. Wow, who won? The 6? Was that the favorite? That was Sleepy Sun, I think. Yep, Sleepy Sun. Okay, kudos, kudos. Still a good race, good ride. Fairy Singer, I'm content with that. Probably should have kept him a little bit closer, but I wasn't really paying attention to Sleepy Sun, so if I would have been paying attention to that horse, I would have kept Fairy Singer in closer competition. But a good week overall. First place for Gentle House in the Grade 3. Galaxy Star wins that Grade 2 by 12 furlongs. Real Happy wins the Royal Cup, another Grade 1 for her. Burning Wind wins the Eagle Stakes, 6 furlongs. That's actually his... Oh, no, he didn't win that. He came in 4th, my bad. Desert Falcon, like I said, won that 8.8 furlong race. So, yeah, pretty solid week there. And again, Burning Wind sitting in 3rd place. Or, excuse me, 7th place with 3 points in the Dirt Championship. It's going to be a tall task for him. Oh, it's breeding. It's breeding time now. Well, I hope things work. And I'm not redoing those races, so whatever works here works, and whatever doesn't, doesn't. So again, we have Chasing Hearts with Golden Boy, Toxic Blonde with Diamond Plan, Tigress of Stone with Diamond Plan, Irish Fleet with Golden Boy, Butterfly Effect with Long Live Bolero. Hopefully bring that pedigree back up finally. Free Fear with Golden Boy, Moon Trapper with Formal Opera, and Black Ruby with Golden Boy. Fingers crossed, all work. Irish Fleet and Golden Boy didn't work. I'm not worried about I'm not bothered. I'm really not. I'm really not. Yes, that's successful, guys. I'm really not bothered by that not working. Irish Fleet, she's still a good broodmare. She still has good stats. I talked about it in the last video, but I was literally contemplating on replacing her with one of the other recent broodmares. So, like, I'm just kind of whatever about her. I know if we can use her for breeding, I'll still use her, but I'm not going to stress out about it if it doesn't work. Yes! Yes! 7 out of 8 in the ones I want it to work. Irish Fleet and Golden Boy doesn't matter. We're still getting 4 other Golden Boy foals. So, yes! They all worked! Oh, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. Next year, those foals are going to be born. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. And this also goes to show you why you don't listen to just everything the game tells you. You remember 2 of those pairs, 2 or 3 of them, whatever his name is, I keep forgetting. Elite, you know his name. But he's like, I don't think these pairs are compatible. I don't think you should do this. Bad idea. You know, sound like a freaking, parrot, bird thing. Just, like, shut up. Like, let me do me, bro. Let me do me, okay? Oh, I'm like, why do I see Gentle House there? I didn't... I was going to trip for a second. They want him in the LA Derby. I'm not going to lie to you. Can I run him in the Kentucky Derby? Heck yeah. We haven't ran in the Kentucky Derby in what feels like forever. Let's go, baby. Gentle House in the Derby. Let's see if we can win that finally. So Valley King is still A. Burning Wind now moves up to A. And that was his... Well, he won a grade 1 last year. Desert Falcon, that was his first grade 1. Wow. I haven't raced him a lot. 9 starts, 4 wins. So he's almost at 50% win ratio. I might need to give him a little bit more of a chance, to be honest. Stats are still kind of getting better. I hate that stamina, though. That's the thing. I don't want to put that type of stamina into a horse. Obviously, if we use them with our really good broodmares that have 90 stam, we can balance it up to about 70, and that's fine. But I don't know. I'm still a little bit on the fence. I like Desert Falcon. I want to see if he's going to be worth it long term, you know? So, Burning Wind, you're in the GWS Dirt as we speak. I don't know how long that's going to last. If I can get him in another dirt race, LA Derby, he's not going to be ready for that. I don't want to force him to run it. So, are you can you run on the turf too? No, really a dirt horse. Okay, let's just stick to the dirt then. We haven't had a lot of those recently. Anything in May? Ooh, can run in the Preakness. No, I need to say that for Gentle House, because realistically, if we can get the Triple Crown, which I don't think I've done that in this game. If I can get the Triple Crown, we need to keep that open. And then the Belmont can't do that either, so... They want him in the Spring Mile Cup. I just feel like we could save that for somebody else. So you know what? Burning Wind, I'm just kind of going to put in the... America JC... I'll put him here at 11.5, maybe. Let's see if there's another better dirt race available. 12.5. Okay. Fine, we'll put you in the America JC. That's a long race, though. I'm not... Whatever, I'll run it. See how he handles it. 60 stam. Yeah, he is the build, I think, to handle it. 48 power, though. It's kind of not cool. Real Happy. Coming off of her Royal Cup win, 6 grade 1s. She's 11-14, 11 wins and 14 starts. Talk about consistency. From Vivid Legend out of Pink Gemstone. You gotta love her. They want her in the Spring Mile Cup, and I say, let's do it. Galaxy Star, they want her in another grade 2. I want her in the GWS Turf. So the second I see a turf race, I'm going to go ahead and toss her in that. Second Cup, let's go. Bear with me. And then Desert Falcon. They wanted you in the Spring Mile, but no, I want to put you in a tougher race. I really do. I want to see what you're capable of, my guy. So for Desert Falcon, let's find the international. You have the power, right? 61, he might struggle, though. I think that's the main thing I keep forgetting about him. His power rating is kind of just there. I don't even know what his minimum distance is. 82 speed. He should be able to run a sprint. We're going to go ahead and toss him in that Pluto Stakes. Yeah, we're going to toss him there, see how he handles that. Cleopatra, you're good to go. Fairy Singer, you're off. Still want to get a Lawn Champ title with you if we can. 20 furlongs? I saw that race. I don't know if it's worth running. Red Flower, even better. Oh, are you going to be ready for that? You are. Sweet. All right. So, a lot going on here. A couple horses not racing until June, so we can hopefully try to advance pretty nicely. Flying Autumn, she won't be racing until next month. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Who's in the LA Derby? Cruel Spirit and Broken Reggae. No thanks. Oh, I'm so happy everything worked for breeding as I wanted to. I was really nervous, like 2 or 3 of those maybe would have shown not conceive, but the fact that it's the breeding pair I really cared the least amount about, because we've gotten plenty of foals from Irish Fleet, and like I said, I was already considering releasing her, so that's awesome. All of them worked. Yes. All of them worked. Cannot wait till next year to see what what we get for Fillies Colts and how they look, and then just how they develop until they're ready to be raced. Cannot wait. Well, Valley King, he's up in the Azalea Cup trying to get his first grade 1, if I'm not mistaken. from Vivid Legend out of Chasing Hearts. Expected to finish 10th. I forgot. He's still developing. He's like super, super late. Yeah. I forgot for basically 2 seconds that he's still developing. So, no worries. 10th, we still have to hit our goal. Yeah, I really want to win with him now. I really do. I can't get every year. I think I missed a window on that. But I want to win as much as we can with him because he's a horse essentially we can race until he's 8. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I really don't have any anticipations on retiring him too soon. I don't think we need to. And we can't because he's not even going to peak for another 2 to 3 years anyway. So, pretty Sonata with the record here. Let's see how Valley King does. If we can get into the top 5, that'd be incredible. But we'll see. And we're off in the Azalea Cup, and it's actually a really good start for Valley King. We're going to go ahead and just move him over to the right. He breaks out like Vivid Legend did. Vivid Legend always broke pretty well. I never had any issues. Like, if Vivid Legend wanted to be a front runner, he could have. I thought he always broke out well from the gate, so. Let's see how this goes. I know these horses are going to try to overtake me. Ah! Didn't mean to bump. Gosh. Did I bump twice? I feel like I just bumped twice. I did not mean to do that. But thank goodness, I guess Valley King is pretty tough. Granted, his toughness rating is only in the 50s, but some horses, that kind of sends them off their rocker and ruins their race. I feel like Valley King is still okay, actually. Did not mean to do that at all. Man.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Really steep slope there. That could have cost us because his stamina's not going up anymore. But I keep forgetting he's still developing. Even still, his stamina being where it's at right now, not terrible for a horse that's still years off of his peak. So we'll see how he handles this. Okay, just keep him in contention. There we go.
2 furlongs to go.
On love tap. See how he responds. Not going for the win unless it's there. He's fighting well, though. Look at Valley King. He's fighting pretty well. He lost a head-to-head, and I overwhipped. Oh, wow, bro. We actually were in a position to maybe finish in the top 3 there, and I totally ruined it by... We finished 8th, though. We hit our goal, but, man, that was a top 3 finish for sure. Maybe even a win. Darn it, dude. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Look, it was a good race. The contact did not actually bother us at all. That's great. That's actually really good. Because for him to have had contact twice, I overwhipped him to still hit his goal. Yeah, he lost the head-to-head, but I think that's just because his heart rating is low right now. I think once his heart rating gets better, those head-to-heads aren't going to discourage him. Like, I feel a lot of fight in Valley King, a lot. His heart rating is 41, so yeah, his heart rating and temper are not the greatest. They'll probably get to, 60s by the time he's at his peak, I'm hoping. It won't be fantastic, but I hope it doesn't cost us too many races. I don't think it will. I'm going to go ahead and put him in the Young Mile Cup for sure. Try to get him a grade 1. We could have won that one, realistically, if I would have done a little bit better. So I think despite his stats, because of his response rating, his pedigree overall, he's in a position to win. Now, if I run him right. You look at his pedigree. Vivid Legend obviously is just Vivid Legend, but on his mother's side, Arctic Crop, Suave Buster, and Willful and Gutsy. He's got it in there. Like, he has heart. I don't care if his rating isn't good right now. At least from what I've seen on track and felt with him, he has heart. Sometimes the game shows you a stat, and it's not really reflective of actually how your horse performs, you know? I think he's a horse that doesn't have a good heart rating statistically, but I think his pedigree has actually given him that advantage. So, like, yeah, man, I'm surely excited to see what else he can do here. Here we go. Galaxy Star is up in the second cup. GWS turf territory. She should be the favorite. I'm not worried about a single horse here except for maybe Vasta Light, but I think Galaxy Star is way better than that, dude. No shade to the Vasta Light fans out there, but I think our girl is better than him. I do. And I like Vasta Light. I think he's a great horse. I mean, 99 speed staying, yeah, he's tough, he's great, but I think Galaxy can beat him. I do. I think we can beat him. We'll both be running as Proceeders, so it's going to be a tough one, but I just got to make sure we keep focused. Stay locked in. Harry Potter. Yo, shout out to the Harry Potter fans out there, man. I've seen a lot more Harry Potter stuff coming around, and it's like there's not like there's a new movie. I know the new game is coming out. Cannot wait for that. I definitely will be playing it, and it'll be on the Let's Play channel, which I haven't made yet, but you guys will see it once I announce it.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off.
And we're off. Galaxy Star gets off to a good start here. Vasta Light, where are you? I'm keeping an eye on you today, bro. Because we're here. This is GWS turf territory. Want to get her second GWS championship. Galaxy Star, what a ride she's been, man. Vivid Legend and... Is she from Vivid Legend and Chasing Hearts too? I think she is. Yeah, I think she's Vivid Legend and Chasing Hearts. So she is the half... No, she's the sister to Valley King. And we're already seeing the potential of Valley King, who we just ran on, right? So to me, I mean, these two horses, I think, are real sleepers for us. And that's fantastic because they have both done well. Galaxy Star's done exceptionally well so far, and Valley King, considering he's still developing in years off of his peak, he's doing really well. So Vasta Light, I'm gonna roll up on you, bro. Side by side, Galaxy Star is gonna look him in the eyes. I'm gonna get ahead a little bit here and kind of close him in. Yep. He could have stayed where he was at. He didn't have to move in. So I'm going to stay here and try to take advantage of it because he's going to have to pop the pocket and try to get outside of us. So we have the stamina to run with the Galaxy. Here we go.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your heart.
And down the stretch we come with Galaxy Star. Vasta Light, he's still pinned on the inside. We have some resistance. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all right now. Galaxy Star's got plenty in the tank. The 11's still fighting with us. Vasta Light's back there. She lost the head-to-head, but Galaxy Star is too tough, man. There it is, that grit. She doesn't like losing the head-to-head. She bounces back, and she gets it done. Like I said, I'm not worried about Vasta Light. Put some respect on our girl's name right now. Not worried. Not worried. Now, granted, Vasta Light was blocked. That could have turned out differently. I still think we would have won. Like, Galaxy Star is turning out to be such a crazy, amazing horse. And it's not like she's won 20 grade ones or anything, but the way she's been winning has been so convincing, you know? A length and 3/4 over Crafty Gift and Vasta Light. She wins the second cup in here in Hong Kong, and she's first in the GWS turf. It's a great way to kick off her campaign. Let's go, man! Good video today so far, I think. We are really, I feel like I'm really kind of locked in, you know? In the zone, so really, really, really happy with how things are going. Cleopatra, she's up in the Saint Stakes. We go from one amazing girl to another one. She's the favorite, as she should be. Next closest favorite is Alert Plan with the whole $2.50 off. Not worried about a single horse in this field, as I shouldn't be. This is essentially just a mid-champ title for her, I suppose. I know I say this like every video. You guys don't understand how happy I am that we finally have really solid horses. Every horse is not a knockout of the park, but like we have Galaxy Star, Cleopatra, Valley King is developing. Real Happy is still extremely strong. Desert Falcon, you know, I think he's still a middle-of-the-road horse. He's still performing well when we race with him. It's very consistent at least, or at least halfway there. Yeah, it's just like finally we're here. I remember people saying, "Oh, you're never gonna get there. You play the game wrong." It's like, no, I play the game how I like to play the game. Yes, that may increase its own challenges, but I talked about it in the beginning of this video. Video games are not fun to me without the challenge. And I like, setting things up how I have them set up. So we're here. We're getting stronger horses. We're retiring stronger horses. We're getting stronger foals. Like, it's just, the future's looking great, man. I mean, we're going to win the Dream Series soon. We could possibly win it the next time. The fact that I finished third, is it third or fifth on my first time of doing it? Third? In points? In my first time doing it. Not even with the best horses that we can get. So, I think the next time it comes around in basically 3 years' time, from this point, I think we'll definitely win it. I think we'll be in a much better position to win it. We'll have stronger horses I'll be able to use that would have been retired. I know Formal Opera, Diamond Plan, Western Tiger should all be pretty solid for us. So yeah, looking forward to it. Cleopatra, Galaxy Star. Granted, I feel like I don't know whoever would retire first between Galaxy Star and Cleopatra. They're both kind of like the same type of horse in different ways. And if they both can be competitive for a long time, I don't think it makes sense to retire either of them too soon unless I just want foals from them sooner than later, which, you know, sometimes I do get in that mind space. But okay, we have a long way to run, but I'm not worried. We have the stamina. Here we go. One tap, make sure she understands what time it is. Let's roll, my girl. Here we go. Now drive. Now drive. Now drive. Put them away. Put them away, Cleopatra. Put them away. Puts them away, and she's gone. Furlong left to go. The roar of the crowd as Cleopatra comes down to yet another Grade 1 victory. She does it in convincing fashion as she's done essentially her whole career when I haven't messed up with her. It's another Grade 1 victory there for Cleopatra. Let's go. 10.5 furlongs on the turf. Man, we're rolling today. I feel like I'm just in the zone. Let's go. In the zone. In the zone. Getting the dubs. Getting the dubs. That's what it's all about, man. The challenge and getting the dubs is what really makes it worthwhile. And granted, we're not really running against super tough horses yet in this particular year. I don't know if we will. You know, there's certain years where they just stack the gauntlet against us in regards to like the best horses in this game. I don't feel like we've had that in a little bit of time. I think last year was pretty tough and the year before that, but this year has been kind of a breeze. We haven't, I mean, there's the best horses in this game we haven't really ran against. I mean, what, Crafty Git and Sevastolite's in both the turf and the dirt series. Is that really going to be our only challenge? Like, I don't know who's in the sprint necessarily, but if that's all they got for the turf and the dirt, I mean, I think Gentle House can beat Vastalite, you know what I mean? Cleopatra, let's go, my girl. That is your 8th Grade 1 victory. And she's on a winning streak. 11 wins and 15 starts for Cleopatra. I gotta be honest, I kind of want to try her in the sprint, but I don't know. Fetch, what title should I aim for with you? Her wins are literally all over the place. She's close to... I could start anywhere. She's like, she has 2 wins in like every category for mid champ, sprint champ, and long champ. I don't even know what to do. Can you run on the dirt? It's okay. Would I want to break her losing streak just to try her on the dirt, or her winning streak to try her out on the dirt? Not really. London Gold Cup? Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. 80 stam. I know there's going to be horses probably with 90. I'm going to give it a shot with her. Because I don't know if I'm GWS chasing with her again. I'm not sure if I'm committing to that. Oh, Miss Galaxy Star, Miss Galaxy Star. 8 Grade 1 wins for you, and she is 11-14 in her career. Extremely consistent. Why are the AIs always wanting me to give them such long layoffs? Like, don't you understand they can run, like, in another month? Game's like, they need 5 months off. It's like, no, these particular horses don't, actually. Diamond Cup, perfect. So she'll be ready for that in July. In post for the Diamond Cup? It's GWS. What do they want me to do? I'm running it regardless. Real happy she's set. Burning Wind, you're set. Valley King, you're good. Gentle House, she'll be up in the Kentucky Derby here today. Yeah, so I want to try to at least get to the halfway point before this video concludes. But we have a lot of racing still next month, so we'll see. Alright, everybody's ready to go. We'll check on the foals eventually, not now. Go ahead and do a quick save, because we made some good progress here. And fantastic, fantastic stuff. So, love what's going on, and just want to continue to build on this momentum. And continue to just, find the right horses and run with them. Because that is... Ultimately, that's what everybody has to do in this game. Regardless of who you are, how you play. You just got to figure out what works for you. Like, I hate when people try to tell you to play the game a certain way. It's like, you realize that doesn't work for everybody, right? You know, there's more than one way to play a game. I've talked about that before, but I still get comments telling me how to play this game. Like, let me do me. Okay, I got it, bro. I got it. I appreciate if you're genuinely trying to help. Okay, I get it, but I got it. Let me handle it. Doesn't matter if I'm doing it differently than how you think I should do it. I will get the same results, and you'll be scratching your head. Well, how to do that? Playing the game differently. Yeah, that's the beauty of video games. We can all play them differently. How it seems best. How it suits us best. Second favorite behind Absurd Dream. Really? I've raced with Absurd Dream. I love the horse, but really? Nah, bro, I'm not feeling it. No, I'm saying Gentle House win. But Absurd Dream is a good horse. If I don't run this right, I could mess it up. But yeah, man. All of my games that I play, every one of them, especially if it's multiplayer, I always play with different units, different characters, whatever. I do. That's just who I am in general. I don't want to follow the status quo. I never will. Never, never, never will. I will always do things differently. Not to say, oh, look at me, I'm different. It's like I just don't even resonate with how most things are done. Played, orchestrated, whatever. I just don't even resonate with it. Like, it goes against my soul. Not a good start. I don't know what I was doing there. I was kind of expecting that to be faster than it was, and it wasn't. But no worries, no worries, no worries. We're fine, we're fine. Such a strong horse, not concerned. And we're off in the Kentucky Derby. Raining conditions here. Absurd Dream, where are you? I'm just looking for the blinkers. Oh, you're way out there. I'm not going to lie to you. One or two things are going to happen. Either Absurd Dream is going to beat us somehow because I mess up, or that horse is going to fall like out of the top 4. I'm calling it right now. Either it's going to win, or it's going to fall out of the top 4. If it finishes second or third, who cares, right? But yeah, where are you at? Way back there? There's no way that horse is going to run us down in the stretch. I don't believe it. Why are they giving that horse favoritism? If it was any other horse that made sense, I'd be like, okay, Absurd Dream? I love that horse. I've used it. That horse is not better than Gentle House. Not to me. Gosh, it's been smooth sailing here with Gentle House. I love this. This is giving me Western Tiger vibes. Okay. Horse is moving now. That's fine. We can move too, bro. I can move too, bro. Here we go.
And they're in the home stretch.
Nah, not happening. Not happening. Is that Absurd Dream rolling up on us? No. Where's Absurd Dream? Absurd Dream's nowhere in sight. And the one horse is keeping us up with us on the inside. Well, my predictions were right. Absurd Dream finished out of the top 4. And we win the Kentucky Derby with Gentle House. On to the Preakness and the Belmont to try to wrap up the Triple Crown. It's going to be tough. Absurd Dream, favorite. Gallop Racer, what do you mean? Favorite. Absurd Dream. Don't you mean loser, Absurd Dream? 10th place. I like that horse. I'm just like, that horse is not that strong on the dirt against these other horses. Not even close. No offense. Like, what are they talking about, dude? I don't understand. I really don't. That's where, like, the game is just putting random things in and it doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, this makes 0 sense, bro. Like, 0. Gentle House gets it done. Shocker. Like, yeah. It was close, though. Very close. I wonder if I should have started a little bit later, to be honest. And he's still developing, too. Yeah, he kind of tired out in the end. I know that's a tough race, but the power... Is it the toughness? No. Either way, we gotta try to get this Triple Crown because we hardly have dirt horses that can ever do it. Preakness, though, next up. He's gonna be in the gray for the Belmont, isn't he? Because his toughness rating is so low. It's worth the shot. I have nothing to lose, honestly. But yeah, great win there for Gentle House. I called it. that was any other horse that was like truly respectable for that type of race, I would have been like, okay, different story. Absurd Dream as the favorite over the rest of the field, yeah. Gallop Racer's definitely smoking some stuff. Anyways, Valley King's up in the Young Mile Cup, second favorite. Imagine he's the second favorite with these type of stats. I swear to you, it's like the game already has him performing with like 70s type of stats, but we're seeing 50s, 30s, and 40s. You know, and I'm not mad at it because obviously that's better for us.
The horses are on the track.
Here we go.
The horses are in the gate.
All right, let's go, King.
And the winner
And we're off and running. Great start for Valley King. Like I said, gets out well like his father. Vivid Legend always broke well. Always, always, always broke well. Now, I want to make sure we're not boxed in, so I'm not actually going to move them to the rail because I know a couple of these horses, if they get ahead of us, they'll do that. But I don't run too hard now. Keep it nice and easy. 7, that's good. Yep, actually, you move over. Perfect. Yep, and I'm going to stay right here. Fantastic. Keep some space for myself. Whoever you are, I know you're trying to overtake, and I'm not really going for it, so screw off. Thanks. It's our race to win. No more mess-ups now. No more mess-ups. No overwhipping, Eric. Keep it nice and smooth with Valley King.
and they're in the home stretch. Show your
Okay, here we go. A little bit slow on the start. That's fine. I'm not worried. I'm not worried right now. Not worried. I hope that doesn't mess us up, but maybe it did. Ah, I got him started a little bit too slow. He's still fighting back, though, but I may have mistimed that, actually. There's Grit. Ah, it's not going to be enough, is it? Nope, nope, nope. Too late. Nope. Ah, look at this. Look at this run from Valley King. Too little, too late. Gosh darn it. I hesitated. I hesitated for like half a second. Man. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. That's on me. That's on me. I hesitated for half a second. Because, like, subconsciously, I still understand his stats are, like, in the 50s, so, like, I'm not trying to push him too hard. But, again, I also think, like, the game secretly has him performing with, like, higher stats than what we see on screen. I should have just went for it. That's a bummer, man. If that's 2 grade 1s I've dropped with him, the Azalea and the Young Mile Cup. Those are both races we could have won. Darn it. Come on. Come on. Get it together, Eric. Get it together. They want him in the Golden Derby. I'm not doing that. Darn, man. 2 races we really could have won. Summer GP at 11? No, I want to keep him short until I know he can handle that legitimately. Ah, dang. That really bums me out. Is there a shorter Mars? I do want to run him in this. Internationally, I know it's going to be a tall task, but hopefully we'll get some flexibility with where he finishes. Man, I really messed those 2 up. I'm thinking about his stats too much. I just need to run him as if he's already at his peak. That's my problem. I'm running him like he's not at his peak because he's not, and I think it's hurting the results. So I'll make sure to run him like he's already there. Because we really should have won both of those races, but it happens. We have to move on. Gentle House, he's up in the Preakness. Second favorite behind Chili Verse. Chili Verse, I think, is a little bit more respectable in this race than Absurd Dream was. Yeah, I think Chili Verse, his stats aren't crazy, you know, and they're not that much better than Absurd Dream, but the heart rating, the response, the speed, they're okay, but still beatable. Kind of surprised. It's been a weak field this year for the dirt. Still think beatable, even with us not at 100%. Now I'm going to try to hold Gentle House back a little bit more since we tired out at the end. It got us the win, but it was a little bit close. I think Chili Verse, I mean, I've lost that horse more than I've lost to Absurd Dream, at least in this game. I think Absurd Dream is a better horse in 2003, personally, compared to this game. So I'll give Chili Verse a little bit more respect. We're off and running, though, in the Preakness. Good start for Gentle House. Where is Chili Verse? Okay, we're probably going to be with that horse most of the race, if I want to. I may decide, yep. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this goes, eh? I feel another win coming on if I do this right. I don't feel threatened from anybody except that 4 horse. Granted, anybody could win and surprise us. We do get those races where like the 8th favorite ends up winning, which is kind of fun because, again, it keeps the challenge and the unpredictability in this game. I can't even imagine how bored I would be if like whoever was supposed to finish first, second, third, and fourth always finished in that order. But that wouldn't be realistic because even horse racing in real life doesn't turn out that way. Now, my local track it does because like only the favorites ever seem to win for whatever reason. Okay, are you gonna move right in my lane, bro? You know what? That's fine. Oh, right, yeah, game over, bro. Game over. So holding actually worked. No. Yep. There we go. Holding actually worked. Gentle House is going to be 2 for 3. Belmont Stakes up next. Could we get our first Triple Crown winner? Because I don't think I won the Triple Crown with Formal Opera. Holy cow, man. Gentle House is a monster, bro. Love it. This guy's giving me Western Tiger vibes, and I'm all for it because I've been talking about it in the last 2 videos how much I miss that horse. And he hasn't popped back up in my game in like a long time, I feel. I think he's popped up once since I retired him, which was literally like over 20 years in game. Beats Pale Dream. Now, Pale Dream to me is more respectable than Absurd Dream in this game. And Chili Verse finished in 11th. Yeah, like... Wow. Perfect race. Oh, and I forgot, this is Silver's horse, so I'm actually mending the relationship with this guy for the first time, like, ever. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. We're on a roll here. Belmont Stakes. Can we get it done? Can we get it done? Yeah, he's not good. He'll be in the green again, I think, for the Belmont, right? No, he'll still be in the gray. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I really do. Like, we have to. I mean, after this, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna give him as long of a layoff as he needs till he can recover. But he's 3 for 3. It's unfortunate that his health rating is only at 30. That definitely is coming back to bite him in the butt. But we're gonna give him a shot here. And you know what? We're actually going to close out with these last 2 races. Oh, no. Wait. We still have 1, 2... Oh, okay. We still have, like, 3. I'll do these last 3. Last 3. And then, yeah. Overall, I think it's been a successful episode today. I've dropped a couple with Valley King that I wish I didn't, but... Like I said, that's just me kind of being in my head when I'm racing with him. So, really happy with today's results. Happy that breeding went well. Things are really, really, really looking up for the future. I think it's the Silks. I think the Silks are good luck. I don't want to challenge you, bro. Go away. Buzz off. Go away. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. It's not even a song. Where's that from? Burning Winds up in this America. JC Stakes, 11.5 furlongs. Top 3 go for him. Respectable. Their stats are kind of all over the place. From Flying Cowboy out of Fiery Dancer. Like, how did that happen? He must have inherited a lot of Fiery Dancer stats. Because Flying Cowboy didn't really have a bad stat. Not truly. Flying Cowboy was very strong. Fiery Dancer was kind of... She only had a couple of really good categories, so... Either way, perfect start. We're off and running, and it's a great start for Burning Wind. We're not going to stay in the lead, but I'm just going to make sure I send them to the rail since we have post position 13. I don't want to be struggling for that the whole way. Now slow him down, and we'll allow the others to kind of get ahead of us. But I'm going to keep him right here because, again, I want to make sure we have space. I don't want to be boxed in. I hate being boxed in this game. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And fortunately, I can run him anywhere between last place and, like, second place. So wherever he settles is fine with me, to be honest. I could run him at the front. I don't think I need to. Like, I don't really like this particular spot because I don't like how boxed in we are. Like, I hate that feeling, but we can roll with this for the time being. Eventually, once I see an opening, I'll either drop him back or speed him up. But yeah, we're boxed in right now, so I'm just going to have to deal with it for the time being. Okay, I don't want to be too close to that horse. Gosh, I really, really need to get this situation figured out. This D-pad's driving me nuts.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Directionals. I know you want to go faster, bro, but we're just kind of stuck here, man. I don't have a choice. I don't really like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're too boxed in. We're too boxed in. Can some of you move? Are you moving? Gosh, I need some of you to move. Move, move, move. Thank you. Move. Get out of the way. Okay. Don't get blocked. Please don't get blocked. I knew that was going to happen. They just move in such weird ways. It doesn't make any sense, bro. There gonna be any space for us? No! I can't get him through the gap like I want. Oh, there's a wasted win. I mean, a wasted, potentially ruined win. Or is he gonna get there in time? Whoa! He gets there in time! Oh my goodness. That is why I didn't want to be boxed in. I was saying it the whole race. I knew that was going to happen. I knew they were just going to be in the just blocking paths in the most obscene ways. Awesome win for Burning Wind. Let's go, my boy. Thank goodness for those abilities. My goodness, I didn't think we were going to have enough of a spurt to close in. Thank goodness we did. My gosh. How annoying. That would have been really annoying if we lost that, but I was already kind of preparing for that. I gave up at that point, but I guess it goes to show you should never give up until it's officially over. So Burning Wind is 4 for 6 with 1 grade 1. He's been consistent so far in his career as a 3-year-old. He'll peak soon, though, so, you know, he's A-ranked. I don't know what we'll do with him long term, but we'll see. He's doing well right now, and that's all I need to do. That's all we need to do. Twinkle, twinkle, sprinkle, twinkle, sprinkle, twinkles, twinkle, sprinkles. Flying Autumn. It's been a while since we've raced with her, since I have no idea if she's going to be worth keeping around. She's expected to finish 8th. We got to beat 4 horses in this open. Haven't given her any tack yet, because again, I could lose her at any point. I don't know. She's a front runner. 9 furlongs probably to 13 or 14. I'm hoping she has good stamina. Her feel is absolutely awful. Her temper is not good. I know nothing else about her. Rough track okay from Blues Breeze out of Awesome Autumn. I hope Close Race okay is one of her abilities. Because if we get into a bind with her in deep stretch, hopefully that she'll be able to bail herself out. With the tenacity of from her father. We're off, though. And it's a good start so far. And we need to stay in front. So whoever this is, I'm going to need you to back off. And we'll move her to the inside. And we'll kind of keep her settled here. Are you a front runner too? You are. Empty family. You want to vie for the front. Golf Traffic is here. I like that horse. Not very good in this game. At least until it's at its peak. Depending on, I guess, who's riding with him. Slow down, please. Just a little bit, though. I forgot. She has a bad feel and temper, so if I try to slow her down too much, she'll go bananas like her mother always used to do.
5 furlongs to go.
Okay, she's been pretty steady. Max stamina, that's a good sign, so we've kept her pretty controlled. She does have a decent toughness rating already, considering she's a very, very late developing horse, so I could be racing her a lot more, and maybe that could help her development come across quicker.
And they're in the home stretch.
Okay. Get her on the whip. Let's go. Alright, Flying Autumn. Let's see how you fight here. 9 horse still competing with us on the outside. 9's going ahead. I wonder if she has close race okay. I want to see. She lost the head-to-head. She's discouraged. She's still there, though. She's still there, but she might fall down here in this last closing moments. Okay, she does have close race okay, so that's confirmed. And she's still fighting, still fighting. See, that's good to know. She has close race okay. She will be alright. I totally forgot about that from Blues Breeze. That will be a big difference maker. Especially with her as a front runner, that means any horse that gets within half a furlong of us in the last half, we should be able to kind of thwart the challenge. So they give us beef for the spurt. Who cares? I'm glad to know she has close race okay. Like that's a game. She needs that. She needs that. With that temper, that feel, and I guess she doesn't have a great heart rating either. She needs close race okay. We need any advantage we can to try to keep her alive there in those fights. Why the long transition, bro? It's just June. So I think 2 more races, right? Burning Wind, you're set to go. Flying Autumn. Yep, so close race okay. No wins, no finishes in the top 3 yet. That was her best performance so far. Stamina's only at 41 right now. Which tells me by the time she hits her peak, that's only going to be a mid-60, maybe high 60, low 70 at tops. Her stamina hopefully will be average. I'm hoping. That's 20 points from now. Actually, it's 20, 25 plus. Maybe her stamina may not get that high. She could be like 58. Ugh. How am I getting these horses that want to run these longer distances with like this awful stamina? It doesn't make sense to me. They want her in 10 furlongs? I don't want to do that. Can I run her like an 8 or something? I'm going to run her 8. A little bit shorter, but I think it's more ideal for her current situation. Alright. Well, I think we have 2 more races left to go, right? Yep. General House will be up here today. And the Belmont Stakes, Real Happy, will be up in the Spring Mile. And then Fairy Singer will be up in the Red Flower. And these will be the last 3 races for today's episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed, as always. And, Nielsen, Dandy Army, no thanks. I wasn't going to do it anyways, unless it was a really, really bad horse. But again, like, it just seems like such a waste of time. I don't know. Seems pretentious. Like, what do I get out of beating them in the rival challenges? I think it totally makes sense when you're early game. Once you get to year 25, 30, what do you still need to do these for at this point? We're not getting anything from it, really. Even if there are still unlockables, like, I don't really care. All the major things we need, we have right now, for the most part. You know? Anyways, Real Happy. She's up in the Spring Mile Cup. Second favorite. I'm just going to run our race. I'm not even going to worry about who's actually projected to win, because it's not the point. Okay, still have some sense here. Alright, Miss Real Happy, let's see how you do, my girl. You've been awesome to us so far in your career. And hopefully you continue to amaze. And get another grade 1 win to your resume. Golden Gleam with the record here. Well, you guys know the dealio. Here we go. Perfect start. And we're off in the Spring Mile Cup with Real Happy. She gets out fantastic. And it's going to be a little bit of a sprint, even though it's a mile distance race, which most mile races to me are sprints at this point now. Watching horses in person run a mile, like those horses are running really hard most of that race. You know what I mean? Like, it's incredible, man. This is an animal that's able to run at such a high speed for a while. You know, like that's incredible. It really is. I will never get tired of seeing horses run sprints, miles, longer distance races, even with the endurance. But it's something about seeing a horse run a mile around the track, you know, at 45 miles an hour. You guys can convert that to kilometers, I guess, if you're from elsewhere. And man, it never gets old. Never gets old. Okay. A little bit of a late start here with Real Happy. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Come on, dude. What happened? Oh, wow. That's annoying. And you're going to move right in the gap that I was going to go in. Gosh dang it. I hate the AI. Why do they just block the gaps? It doesn't make sense. Oh, wow. Oh, I want to redo that one. So bad. So. I forgot she has bears. Gosh dang it. I've done that before, but it's just like, I'm not thinking about it. I know somebody will be like, you did it because of this. Well, it's like, yeah, but I'm not thinking about that in the moment, bro. Like, it just... I hesitated again. It's my fault. Wow, what a... terrible, Eric. I feel like I've done so well today, and then I just have races like those where it's like, what were you thinking? And it's like, I guess I wasn't. Anyway, second to last race here. Gentle... Ups. Look who's the favorite. Look at the 3-horse. Look who's the favorite. This is giving me major River vibes from Gallop Racer 2003 all over again. What is the obsession with Absurd Dream, Tecmo? My gosh. I mean, granted, that horse could actually beat us today since, you know, Gentle House is like in great conditioning, but he looks ready to go. His stats are getting better. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Gosh, those races I always want to have back so badly because it's like I just botched the living, you know what, out of it. And that was just because I hesitated. I should have gotten her going sooner. I don't know why I'm waiting. I hate the thought of like my horses tiring out at the finish line, so sometimes I'm like, let me just get them started a bit early. And it only really works for the horses that have the stamina and the power to do it. And the staying power to do it. But like... We're all happy. I should have gotten her going when I needed to get her going. We win that race. That's so bad. That's really annoying. I have to stop hesitating. I like those races I'm hesitating for some weird reason, which is uncharacteristic of me, and then it's ruining my race. I just need to just go with it. And if it doesn't work out, then hey, it doesn't work out. At least I'll know. But like the race was ruined because of that. And then of course the AI are going to block any path I have, any lane that's there. Sir Dream, where are you? Not that I should even be worried about you, but, you know... Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about you, bro. Gosh. Those races, they just leave a bad taste in my mouth, because it's just such a bad performance. Like, everything was fine until the stretch, and then I just completely just botched it, and I'm like, let's just throw this out the window. Anyways, this is a big moment for Gentle House. We can actually get the triple crown with him. Would he be worth retiring early? Or would it make sense to still race him longer? You know what? Let me not do the thing that I hate that real horse racing owners do and just retire their horses just because they've excelled as 3-year-olds. And I get it. It's a business decision. It's purely business. It's because they're going to make so much money off of the breeding. I know that's why they do it. I know that's why. I just wish that wasn't the case because that deprives us as the fans of seeing some awesome racehorses race well beyond their 3-year-old seasons, you know. If we get a Revolution, bro, it's game over. And I remember his Rebel was like a 2.1, so I gotta try to manage that to the best of my ability. Here we go. No Rebel, it's fine. Come on, Gentle, man. We gotta do this. Down the stretch we come. Furlong and a half left to go. Gentle House trying to catch the last asset. It's the only horse he has to beat. Or no, that's Moving Fashion. Wow. 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 That's a Triple Crown winner, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Triple Crown winner in Gentle House. Even when he's not at 100%. This dude is crazy. Let's go, man. Let's go. Belmont Stake winner, Triple Crown winner, on the verge of already being the best 3-year-old of the season. And guess where Absurd Dream finished? 10th place again. What is Tecmo's obsession? I do not understand. But the most important thing is, Gentle House is a monster. Fairy Singer's up in the Red Flower. We're expected to finish 3rd. Let's just go ahead and run. Wow. You know, not surprised. I didn't know how his health and conditioning would affect him. Butterfly effect still has the record here, but I mean, goodness, Gentle House. I'm really glad I picked him up. That's why I did. Giving me Western Tiger vibes, you know, but like on the dirt. So it's like really, really good time. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. I know we're going slow, Fairy, but it's a long way to go, and this is a tough track. Just relax. We're all right, bud. We're all right. Wow, what an awesome, awesome Triple Crown for Gentle House. I mean, we just went in there and just took it away. I never worked with that horse. I've never worked with Gentle House before. Never. I like the stats. I've seen him, like I said, pop up in my game. I've raced against him. He's beaten us. I've remembered. But for the first time using him, it's been flawless, man. I'm so glad I picked him up. He's the type of horse, if I see in the market, I like picking up. Because, like, I just have, like, a weird sixth sense it's going to be worthwhile and a good time. Fairy Singer really wants to go faster. I understand. I hear you, bro. But, like, this is a long race. Tough track, like I said. We need to bide our time. We'll pounce when the time is right. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. There's no need to be in a rush, my man. No need. One hill. Two hill. You see? This is what happens. Oh, wait. I don't want to go. You know what? I don't want to go too fast. Okay. Alright, we're good. Well, I guess this makes sense anyways. This is kind of where we need to be. Let's go. Now, he has the stamina to go, so I gotta get him going now. I'd be really shocked if somehow we don't find a way to get back into this race. Yeah, I know he lost a head-to-head. There's still a furlong and a half left to go. Come on, Fairy. Wow, there's actually no answer back. Okay. I thought there was going to be an answer, and it just never came. Maybe, fine way. You know what I'm actually going to do? Silver has a horse for me that he wants me to ride. Huh. Who? He's not talking about only one Eden, is he? I hope not. Inside attack? I like that ability. Strong heart, 5-7, sprinter. 67 speed already. Ooh. Such late development. I don't feel like waiting for that horse. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to retire Fairy Singer. 9 grade 1s, 1 title. We can put him back there now. Long champ title. Let's go ahead and retire our boy. And we'll go ahead and replace... I think I need to replace Long Live Bolero. We've gotten enough foals out of him now. 2, 3, whatever, where hopefully any one of those foals would turn out to be much better than the pedigree has been up to the Great Bolero. Corley Lark, I'm still going to keep. Maybe. Oof. Wait, actually, let me look at my spreadsheet. I think Corley Lark, his stats are kind of like... What is his best stat, actually? Because I don't even know if I want to keep him. So, Courtly, he has double S for heart and braking. Okay. S speed, A stam. Yeah, that's better than what Bolero's got going on. You know what? Yep, Bolero will replace you. S and B for Fairy Singer. Not bad. Gentle House. What a dude, man. 4 for 4. Triple Crown winner. But I thought we got a title for that. Thought there was a title for that. I guess not, huh? No title for the Triple Crown. Is there not a title for that in this game? I thought there was, but maybe I'm misremembering or whatever. Alright, GWS Dirt, for sure. Let's get him in it. Long Beach Cup. Let's get... Wait, what shape... Will he even be ready for that by then? Oh, I guess I can't check. Oh, well. Well, we got to run him in that anyways. I mean, he just won that race in the gray. I don't want to make a regular habit of running him in the gray, though. That is a bit concerning. But if we win him a GWS, that means I could literally retire him after this year. He may be a quick 1 to 2 year horse, because his stats are amazing. I mean, you're talking about double S response, double S heart, and S rated, speed, stamina, power, and staying, basically. Like, golly, getting this guy in the barn now would be fantastic, man. On top of what we already have with Golden Boy and Formal Opera and Diamond Plan. Man, it's like we just had exponential growth. Real happy. I'm so sorry, my girl. Cannot believe I botched that race with her. That's so pitiful, honestly. That's just like, what am I doing? What to do with you anyways? GWS Sprint, I kind of wanted to give her a shot in. Let's see. Queen Mile, yep. Are you going to be... You'll be in the green for that. Gotta give her some points. Gotta see if she's... gosh, I don't know. Wait, let me see. That race is going to be... very soon, and I don't think anybody else will be ready for it. Yeah, nobody else is going to be ready, so, yep. I guess we'll do that with you next time out. And I think we're good. Overall, very successful episode today. Lots of wins, couple of botches, which I guess that's just part of the programming at this point, but my gosh. Do we have a race now? Okay, let's save, and let's go look at the foals, and let's see who's developing the best. And let's just obviously check their overall development in general. Yeah, I didn't really expect this episode to be an hour and a half. It wasn't the plan, but it needed to be done, and I think, like I said, we really we exceeded where we need to. We succeeded where we needed to, and I think exceeded my expectations for the day. I didn't really know how today was going to go, but let's go check the pasture. Let's see what's going on with the little ones. But before that, I actually want to see Fairy Singer. How are you looking back here? 13K, not bad. Golden Boy, 36K. Like, wow. I'm so happy his stamina and power are fantastic. Just looking at everybody right quick. We actually have some really solid sires back here, honestly. Diamond Plan, Vivid Legend has given us some of our really good horses of recently. Formal Opera, not sure about him. I mean, we haven't raced with his foals yet, but they'll be hitting the track next month. Lots of question marks still from Stargazing. No, we've raced with one of his, I thought. Gemstone, not yet. Golden Boy, obviously not yet. Corley Lark, not yet. Fairy Singer, still question mark. And D-Breaking, yeah, Fairy Singer is whatever, but don't know if I'll use him. Maybe one breeding pair. Yeah, try to get one foal out of them, but let's check on the little ones. Let's see how the neurals are developing. So, 4 stars for Soy Conquistador, Little Vixen, and Miss Vaporwave. 3 stars for Mythical and Vivid Eyes. So let's see the other individual stats. So Mythical right now is just a 3-star horse from Moonbee out of Lee's Gold. That doesn't really mean anything because Moonbee ended up being a GWS champion and he looked the same way when he was her age. So I'm not really discouraged. And look at that pedigree. I'm really learning that pedigrees also make a big difference in your horse's potential regardless of what their stats say. I mean, Moonbee has Desert Diver, Ant Bee, Arctic Crop, Night Breeze, Pink Gemstone, King Bee. He's got a heck of a pedigree there. A very gutsy, and some speedsters. So I still think Mythical is going to be pretty good. Soy Conquistador, she's 5 stars for her flex already, 4 stars for the future. From Diamond Plant out of Chasing Hearts. She should be fantastic. Love that she has the 2 high socks and then that 1 mid on her right front. Little Vixen. She's 4 stars for Future and Flex from Diamond Plant out of Pink Gemstone. She should be a much stronger Real Happy, which is a good sign, obviously. Miss Vaporwave. She's 4 stars, Future and Flex from Moonbee out of Awesome Autumn. 2 high socks, and we just talked about Moonbee's pedigree, so hopefully her temper's only at 2, though, so that's not ideal. In fact, some of them may be a little bit testy, but we'll work with it. And Vivid Eyes. Wait, I forgot. All Fillies here. And then Vivid Eyes from Vivid Legend out of Moon Trappa. She's 3 stars. Of across the board except for her Calm, Moontrapper is Desert Diver, and Aunt B and her pedigree. I don't think any of these horses are going to be bad. I just don't know who's going to really exceed expectations. So, the yearlings that were just born, Boleros, Gals, anybody developed the 2 stars yet? No. They're all still 1 star. Okay, fair enough. You Stargazing and Moontrapper, Silver Bullet and Autumn Autumn here. Delta Dream is a Formal Opera and Pink Gemstone. Native Spirit is Stargazing and Chasing Hearts. Bet on Me is Formal Opera and Lee's Gold. This filly should be a nightmare to the others. Bolero's Gal, I'm hoping, is just better than what we've had in the pedigree so far. Should be. Stats should be much more improved. And I think the foals that we just that we'll be getting next year, oh my goodness, I think they're going to be the best. Officially the best. Took my time. It's been our strongest horses we've had so far. Butterfly Effect is going to be in that mix, only with 1 though. Wonder who I'm going to breed her with next year. Butterfly Effect, and I don't know if I can even do Golden Boy. I'll have to check, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Appreciate your love and support on the channel. Make sure to leave your thoughts. Comment section below. Which horses do you like the most right now? Which ones are you looking forward to from the new crop coming in? And we'll be back some more Gallop Racer 2004. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. I hope you all have been fantastic day. I'll see you later, and goodbye.